Hey there, Jed Copernus here from jedcopernus.com, and this is Talk Therapy, where I simply think out loud and it just helps me clear the static, the noise that's going on in my mind, also known as the analytical mind or ego or whatever it is. So I do this to help myself and maybe inspire others. Who knows? All you got to do is hit record and just start talking. Your first time doing it, you'll probably always go, oh man, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I don't even know what I'm going to do. But here it is. First 5 minutes is me versus my ego. Second 5 minutes is me with my ego. And the third 5 minutes is just me. So if you fast forward it, I completely understand. I won't be butthurt about you basically skipping the first 10 minutes of my rant or my analytical self and all of that bullshit that spews out of my mouth. So today, and usually I don't premeditate any of this, I don't pre-think about anything, but today I need to talk something out. I need to put it out there. I need to just get past my analytical mind and see what is going on. I have an internal war going on, basically. I have a war within myself and my analytical mind, the mind that always tells you, oh, we can do it tomorrow. Oh, you know what, it'll happen tomorrow. It'll do this and let's do that and whatever it be. And this internal war I have is prolonging what I believe to be my life's work. And I don't understand it, and I love that I don't know, right? I don't know what's going on, and I'm just going to love the unknown. Because that is my one word. First of all, that's my one word for 2017. And it's amazing, right? My one word. Check it out. I think it's oneword.com, but it's awesome. So basically, this internal war. So making workouts of the day, making WODs, creating WODs, that is my thing, right? Like, that's what I do. Like, if there's somebody going, I need a workout for this, well, I'll create a workout for that. I need a workout for this, well, I'll create a workout for that, right? Like, that's what I do. I'm an exercise physiologist. Why aren't I just every day creating the WODs? Well, I should take that back. I make workouts every day for myself, right? So here's the dilemma. I don't know. I mean, this is just me throwing it out there. Now my analytical mind gets in the way. Those little pauses you just heard, that's my analytical mind going, oh, no. So you need to just stop thinking so much about it. You need to just, focus on your family and do the right thing and take care of your family. Not that that's not the right thing, right? Like, when it comes down to it, that's number one. But next thing is work super hard, and rule number 3 is live your passion, and that's what I'm doing. But so I have this structure of each blog post or each WOD. The first thing is I make the video, right? I make the video, and then I edit the video, or like put my the website on it, and within the video itself I embed it, or whatever it's called, and then I upload it to YouTube, and then I create coaching around it, like a coaching piece. So I've done this for 211 WODs, and my vision, I see 365, but then really I see the rest of my life, right? So the question that I have, I think, some days is, or even right now, why I'm sitting here doing this is, why aren't I doing it every day? What's going on enough in my head that I've gotten out of the routine of making it an everyday habit to do this? I have no idea. I don't know, and I love that I don't know. Like I used to be very, very diligent. Like, I would not go to bed until I got the blog post done. Now I do, I don't know what it is. I still am going to do it. Like, I have to. Like, I have clients now who are going to catch up to me. Like, I want them to go through the 365 process, but I don't even have the 365 process done yet. And they're going to catch up, and then what? Then what's going to happen, right? So that's in my head. Like, that's in my, I think that's fear. Like, oh my gosh, fear cripples you, right? Like, what if? All of those what ifs. It's so crazy to me to think that's stopping me, as I'm letting it stop me. All of this is my own self telling me, no, we'll just wait, we'll wait. Tomorrow is another day, this and that. But people are doing these WODs and they're catching up. If not, they already caught up, and then they're just waiting for me to post another one, and 3-4 days go by and screw it, then I lost, right? But that's okay. I'm learning how to deal with that. I'm learning how to get through that. But so what's the process? Like, is that process? I think really I've gotten too fancy for my own self. I think that's really what it comes down to. It's like I have this evolution in my head that by the time I hit 200 WODs, I should have like an awesome intro and outro or exit or whatever. And by the time I hit 300 WODs, I should have, like a professional look to my videos, and somebody else should be recording me, or I could hire a camera person by then. And really that hasn't happened. But I think in my own head, since that hasn't happened, I've like really put it out there to be like, oh, okay, well, nothing's really happening. And the other thing is by the time I hit 200 WODs, I should have right? There's that word should. I should have 50 people, 50 clients online and offline, whatever it is. And I don't. And that's, I think that's in my own head. And it's just crap. Like, I've only been doing this, making the WODs for 2 years. And why am I expecting everything? Why am I expecting the world? 2 years is nothing. It's 24 months. That's nothing. That's zero time. That's not a lot of time. If it were 10 years, if this were taking me 10 years, boy, maybe I should just hang it up, right? I mean, I've been practicing, physiology for about 10 years, but I haven't really started talking about it publicly and putting it out there publicly for the last 10 years. If I have, there'd probably be plenty more people knowing what I do and all that fun stuff. But it's just funny because in my own head, this internal war I have is just getting to me lately. But I've really started to reel it in too. There's times where I think my children can be in them, and then there's other times where I think my children have their own choice to see if they want to be in them or not. That's another internal war. I don't even think it's a war anymore, because if it were a war, there'd be a winning and losing side. So I think my analytical mind, the smarter I get, the harder it is to shut it off. And that's actually very scientific. The smarter a person is, or not smart and dumb, but the more knowledge you have about a subject, then the more your analytical mind takes over and says, no, here's what science says. And then you kind of shut down your creative side of your brain. But I think when it comes down to my own self sitting here saying the process, right? I think I've overcomplicated my own process. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to have a certain amount of words, because that's the thing, is WordPress requires a certain amount of words to get SEO and search engine optimization and all that crap. I think I've set the bar too high to give it my consistent self, because that's what I preach to everybody, is consistency. I preach to everyone consistency, and here I'm not even being consistent with my own work. I work out every day, but I don't post a WOD every day. And to those people who are following workouts and they've stopped because I've stopped being so consistent, I really do. I apologize. I'm sorry, because I've let you down, and I've let myself down, and it's really hard. It's really hard emotionally on myself because I'm being this hard on myself. Like, this is part of evolution. This is part of growth. Every opportunity that you have to learn from your mistakes, you don't necessarily lose, right? Right now, it's just a huge time for winning and growing. Like, if you don't win, then you learn. You don't lose. The only way you lose is if you give up. And I know that sounds corny, but I don't really care. It only makes sense in my mind, and that's all that matters to me. So, that's what it is. I think even if I would put up the workout itself, and because I think that it has some massive amount of value, it's like just the workout itself with the title and what body parts, maybe that's what it is. It evolves into a little bit of coaching, but what body parts? See, I think I'm overcomplicated again. I just need the WOD. Just post the WOD with a little bit of coaching. It doesn't have to be a certain amount of words. It doesn't have to be a certain amount of anything. It just needs to be consistent. And I think that's what will take over, is the consistency. Actually, I know that's what it's going to take over. I don't know. And I love that I don't know. But I know. So, I mean, that's it. Is consistency, determination, and community. The CDC. That's what I'm creating right there. Consistency, determination, and community. So, there it is. I think this is a huge tool, right? This is a great tool to do, because talk therapy, it just gives me the opportunity to talk things out, to get rid of my analytical mind. So internal wars, this would be a tool for anybody. Just hit record, no matter if you have something to say or not, or you think you have something to say. Give it a shot. Otherwise, as always, hop on my newsletter, jedkobernus.com/newsletter. Put your name and email in, and I send out an email once a week, right? Once a week. And it has what you need to know, what WODs are posted. Then there's success story of the week. There's a recipe of the week. There's motivational video of the week. And there's one more. Research article of the week. So I do a lot of research, and I figure I'd bring a lot of that value to that newsletter. jedkobernus.com/newsletter. Put your name and email in. I'll see you on the other side with that information. So as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.